You work a full week, maybe you grab overtime. You are not buying yachts, designer bags, or steak dinners every night. But 3 days after payday, your account already looks like somebody took scissors to it. Here's the hard truth. Some people have a spending problem, but millions of workers have a math problem. Today, we are separating the two and building a plan that works in the real world. Later, I will show you the 3 moves to make when your basic bills are mathematically bigger than your paycheck. By the time we're done, you'll see why the math is broken and exactly how to protect your family when it is. It's the story of the modern economy. You're doing everything right. You show up, you put in the hours. You clock out exhausted, thinking this check is going to be the one that finally gives you some breathing room. But the reward for that effort feels like it's shrinking every month. You aren't imagining it. The math isn't mathing. You ask yourself, why does my paycheck disappear so fast? Is it just me? Am I doing something wrong? It's not just you. Whether you're in a warehouse, a truck cab, or a hospital hallway, the feeling is the same. The pressure is rising across every trade. The gap between what you bring home and what you need to survive is widening. Let's talk about the spending myth. Traditional finance gurus love to blame your coffee, your lunch, or your streaming apps. They want you to believe that if you just cut out the small stuff, you'd be wealthy, but that's a distraction. A $4 coffee isn't the reason you're broke. A $400 rent hike is. We need to stop the shame. So is living paycheck to paycheck always caused by overspending? The answer more often than not is a hard no. It's a structural deficit. When the cost of existence exceeds the reward of labor, budgeting alone cannot fix it. Can budgeting stop someone from living paycheck to paycheck? It can protect what you have, but it cannot manufacture money. Budgeting can identify priorities, prevent fees, and protect essential expenses. It cannot manufacture income. That requires systemic changes. When rent, transport, food, and lights exceed your pay, the solution requires negotiation, programs, or growth, not just saving. This is bigger than your neighborhood. It's a global shift. Workers across 34 markets are hitting the same wall. From Charlotte to London to Cairo, the reports show a worldwide squeeze. The cost of living is outlapping wages on every continent. Is this only an American problem? No. Research across 34 markets shows paycheck dependency is a global crisis for workers. In the US, we're working more hours than almost any other developed nation. We're productive, we're efficient. But our purchasing power has stayed flat for decades. While the company's profits go up, your ability to pay for a house goes down. Why are so many people living paycheck to paycheck even though they work full time? Because essentials consume the whole check. Let's look at my backyard, Charlotte, North Carolina, a hub for logistics and hard work. The numbers here are staggering. Charlotte is one of the fastest growing cities in the country. But for the people who keep it running, the math is broken. Thousands of workers here keep the country running. But the city they build is becoming unaffordable to them. To afford a basic 2-bedroom apartment without being rent burdened, you need to earn over $35 an hour. Most warehouse jobs pay around $20. That's a $15 an hour gap. You can't budget that away. That is the reality. So how much must someone earn to afford rent in Charlotte? $35 an hour. Anything less is a struggle by design. And it doesn't stop at rent. We have to talk about the work tax, the cost you pay just to show up for your shift. Car insurance is up 20%. Gas prices are volatile. Utilities are spiking. These are non-negotiable drains on your check. Groceries are the final straw. When basics cost a premium, your survival budget is under siege every single day at the register. Add it all up and the math shows that for many, working 40 hours barely covers the cost of going to work. That's the trap. We call it the Charlotte commute trap. Saving on rent but spending more on gas and maintenance just to get to the job. You're losing both ways. Then there's the exhaustion tax. The $15 a day spent on gas station snacks and drinks just to survive the shift. That's $400 a month. Gone. This constant pressure doesn't just hurt your wallet. It changes how you think. It changes the physical biology of your brain. It creates decision fatigue. When every bill is bad news, your brain naturally wants to protect you. It wants you to stop looking. Why do people avoid checking their finances? Because constant pressure creates avoidance. Looking at the numbers feels like receiving more bad news. Looking at the numbers feels like receiving more bad news. So you delay, you avoid, and you survive. That's a natural reaction, not a character flaw. This is where AI becomes your bridge. When your brain is too tired to make another decision, AI can step in and handle the triage for you. It reduces the burden. This is why traditional budget advice makes people angry. It's built on shame, not reality. It's built for people who have room to fail. Telling a CNA who works double shifts to stop buying lattes is insulting when the rent just went up $400. Shame is not a strategy for survival. We don't talk money like Wall Street here. We talk money like break room survival. We're looking for the math that actually keeps you in the fight. So how do you know which one you have? It's a simple diagnostic test. We're going to audit the math right now together. Income after tax minus survival expenses, rent, gas, food, lights. If that number is negative, you have a math problem, not a spending problem. Coffee isn't the issue. Can budgeting fix a low income problem? It can identify priorities and protect your essentials, but it cannot manufacture money out of thin air. It triages the wound. What should someone do when their expenses are higher than their income? You stop budgeting and you start triage. You build a defensive firewall around your check. Mission first. Here's the 3-move survival plan. This is systemic defense for the everyday worker. These are the moves that bridge the gap when the math is broken. Listen close. Move 1, triage, protect the check, rent, transport, food. Everything else can wait. If it's not essential to your survival, it's not a priority today, period. Check the accounts. We aren't talking about credit scores right now. We're talking about food on the table and a roof over your head. Protect the basics first. The rest is noise. Block it out. Move 2, negotiate. Your internet, your phone, your medical bills. Everything is a deal if you have the right script. Don't pay the full work tax for existence. Stand your ground. You'd be surprised how much fat you can cut just by asking. Use the scripts we provide in the AI pack. Be persistent, be polite, but be firm. That money belongs to your family, not the bank. Move 3, AI audit. Use intelligence to bridge the gap. AI doesn't get tired and it doesn't get decision fatigue. Let it do the heavy lifting when you're clocked out. Audit everything. AI can write the emails, audit the fees, and build the survival plan you don't have the energy to create after a 12-hour shift. It's your digital financial foreman. Work smarter, not harder. Let the AI handle the complex decisions. Let it find the leaks you missed. It reduces the mental weight so you can focus on what matters. Your next move, your family, protect the check. Your next move is to look at the numbers without shame. Use the tools, protect the check. And remember, you are not powerless just because the math is broken. You are intelligent. Remember, AI doesn't manufacture money. It identifies priorities, prevents fees, and protects your essentials. It gives you a fighting chance in a broken system. Triage first. Income second. Everything is a deal if you have the persistence to ask. Don't let the pressure win. Audit the check, protect the check, and build your buffer. Stay in the fight, shift after shift. I'm Lamar, and this is ScissorMoney. We're here for the break room survival. We'll see you in the next shift. Protect the check and stay intelligent. Keep your head up.